Being a single mother is not a punishment. Yes, you may have made some mistakes, or life may have taken an unexpected turn, but that doesn't mean you don't deserve another chance at love. You are not broken. You are not less valuable. You deserve a partner that sees your worth and honors your journey. But to attract the right kind of man, you must also position yourself wisely and make intentional choices. In this episode of the institution called marriage, I'm going to talk about 5 key things that every single mother must consider or do to find a suitable partner and build a meaningful relationship. My name is Dr. Obuobi. You can call me Love Dr. Obi, and I'm the host for the institution called marriage. If you're a single mother, then you're at the right place, and I'm going to show you how you can position yourself to have a very beautiful relationship with that man who so desire to have that sort of relationship with you. So stay tuned. The first thing is that don't settle out of desperation. Heal first. I know many single mothers are carried a particular baggage out of past experiences. But before you look for someone new, heal from the past first. Because emotional wounds can blur your judgment. You won't see who is even good or bad. You are likely to transfer that negative energy to any other person. It also makes you tolerate less than you even deserve. So you have to take time to rediscover yourself. It is very, very important. Not just as a mother, but as a woman and as a person. I will tell you today, a healed heart attracts a healthy love, but a hurting heart will always attract chaos. So first, don't be desperate. Find yourself first. Forgive the past. Have that audacity, have that feeling, have that gut to start living again. And only when you have that positive energy would you be able to attract positive people. If you embrace life with your past trauma or your emotional scars or wounds, you won't be able to find a suitable partner. Trust me. The second thing is that you have to define what you want and what you won't tolerate. This is very, very important. Many women or many single mothers think that once they are single mothers, they are spoiled or they don't deserve any better. I sometimes see the bully on social media. People recommending people not to marry single mothers. Sometimes because of how some single mothers have portrayed themselves to be. But I believe that you have to define what you want and position yourself well. You don't have to tolerate any disrespect or any other thing from just anybody. You must have clarity, not just about what you want in a man or just having a list of things that you would choose in a man. No, it goes beyond that. But what you cannot allow to happen again. You have an experience, you have a past that you are trying to heal from or you have healed from. So there are some things that you have to define what you cannot let happen again. Make a list of your values, your non-negotiables, and the kind of relationship that you envision. And by doing that, you position yourself to be the kind of woman those things will fit in, or those people you will fit in for. It's not just about having the list of values and all that, and also not positioning yourself well, so that when that person comes, they won't meet that person who deserves that person you were looking for. So when trying to meet people or trying to talk to other people for that sort of relationship, communicate early and honestly. Many women decide to hide their children and all of that in the hope that the men will accept them and later get to know their children and all that. That is a relationship built on deceit, and no sane man will forgive you when they later find out. Communicate early and honestly. Also, I understand that sometimes you must compromise because of the situation you find yourself in. But don't pretend to be okay with things that will later break your peace. Because if you do that, your bitterness and your adage, all men are the same, will continue to follow. Communicate early, communicate clearly, have honest conversation. Let them know what you want to tolerate and what you can't. The third most important thing is that be doing something already. Don't just come empty-handed. Many men think that single mother comes with burden. And so when a man is coming to have a relationship with a single mother, they only think about responsibility. But when you come with something already or not in empty-handed, you already position yourself and have taken that ideology from any potential man. Don't have an entitlement to think that a real man will just take care of you and your kids. No. Even men who are rich will want to or expect you to be doing something for yourself. As a single mother, it is very essential to have something going on for yourself, whether a job, a business, or a trade. And mind you, it is not just about the income, but it's about the dignity. It's about how good you feel about yourself, that you are taking care of yourself and your children. Many women do not know how important that is. Whenever you are able to make your own money, it makes you feel good. It gives you that sort of dignity not to tolerate any nonsense from any person who thinks they are providing for you because you have nothing doing. A good man will support you. Yes, of course, there are many good men out there who are willing to support you because many of them were raised by single mothers. But no man, and I mean no man, want to feel like they are your sole lifeline. So find something doing before you start looking for a man to support you and your children. Another important thing that I think you have to consider is that you have to prioritize character over charm. In today's modern dispensation, many single mothers feel entitled. And they think they have a certain behavior that every man or man who wants them must accommodate or must condone to. It doesn't work like that. A man may be sweet and may want you, but you have to also be honest with yourself. Can he handle your reality? Maybe being a single mother was even your fault because of your character or your behavior. And like we said earlier, you don't want to repeat mistakes, and that includes this one. You have to build character over charm. It's not just about the makeup to charm a man. It's not about the hips and the flat tummies and the shapes to charm a man. The character to sustain the person, to also sustain you and your family. So you have to ask yourself, can he love both you and your children? As a single mother, you have to look beyond appearance and attraction. On the other hand, when looking for that man, consider a man who is ready to handle your reality, like I said. A man, you have to ask yourself, can this man love you and your child? As a single mother, when looking for a man to have a relationship with, you have to look beyond attraction and appearance. You have to watch how he treats children, how he solves problems, and how he handles conflict. These are very, very important. It's not just the men who are neatly dressed out there. You see, as you advance or progress in life, something becomes very important. You have to look at a man who is family-oriented, a man who has love for children. Some people may say that, no, I came to love you, but I cannot love your children. I don't think those can work. Because the children are an extension of you, the woman. And so any man whom you are ready to accept must be the man who is ready to love you and your kids. And when a man does that, you don't have to put them in a position where you think that you are entitled or they have that entitlement also responsibility. No, they are doing that out of love. But they have to have that sort of trait or character to be able to have that relationship with you. Not because it is their responsibility to do that. So don't just look for a lover. Look for a leader, a partner, and potentially a father figure. The last point I am going to talk about, and this is very, very important. Build your life and let love find you on the way. Don't focus your energy looking for a man to take care of your kids. Continue living your life. Practice what I have mentioned. Get something doing for yourself. Find yourself. Let go of the past and find something doing. The man or the right man will find you along the way. Don't pause your life waiting for somebody to show up. Take care of yourself. Pursue your dreams. Look good. Stay healthy. Grow spiritually and emotionally. The more full your life is, the more you attract someone who is also whole and ready. And one thing I've realized in this life is that love finds you when you are not begging for it. But when you are growing in your purpose, keep that in mind. So to conclude this episode of the institution called marriage on having a life partner as a single mother, I would say that you are not disqualified from finding love because you have a child. Never think like that. In fact, the right man will not only accept your child, he will love you more for how you have handled your journey. And if you have handled your journey with bitterness, pain, and all of that, you will lose a good man. Don't rush, don't shrink, and don't settle for less. As a single mother, if you practice all these things, you realize that you don't need everyone. You realize that you just need one man who sees you fully and chooses you intentionally. And I believe that if you're a single mother and you do all these things, you'll find that amazing man for that faithful and happy relationship. So I'll end this episode here, and I thank you so much for joining today. If you're new, please don't hesitate to subscribe to this channel as I release new episodes every week. Also, if you have subscribed already, thank you so much for joining today. My name is Dr. Obuobi. You can call me Love Dr. Obi. You can also find me on all social media handle. So I will see you in the next episode. Stay blessed.